Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Arkansas Style. Thank you all for joining us. I am your host, Nicole Neiman. Before we officially get started, let's take a quick peek at what's coming up. This weekend, Good Earth Gardens is turning up the fall fun with the Great Pumpkin Party. You can expect pumpkin painting, costume contests, classes, cookouts, and even local artists. Jennifer Gibson joins us today with how to join the fun. And is your relationship struggling to stay strong? Well, Charlie Simpson with the Arkansas Relationship Counseling Center shares the 3 most common mistakes couples make and some simple ways to keep the connection alive. We're also heading to downtown Little Rock, where the smoke is rolling and the flavors are bold. We'll meet up with the pickle lady herself, Miss Sarita Boston, to check out Back Home Barbecue and learn what's the deal with their Texas-style barbecue and down-home goodness. Plus a conversation with Rhonda Aaron about this year's Community Impact Awards presented by Sister Friends United. Learn about the honorees, discover how to get tickets, and get the inside scoop on the 3 kid entrepreneurs making waves in their community. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Arkansas Style starts right now. Once again, thank you all for joining us this afternoon. Fall is in bloom, and whether you're looking to welcome the season in full color or just want to add a touch of autumn beauty to your home, we've got the ideas to get you started. Chris Norwood, floral designer and co-owner of Norwood Day Floral Company, is here to show us how to create a beautiful fall bowl with blooming plants and fresh gourds. Okay, Chris, well, great to see you.
So it's going to be teamwork today.
Teamwork.
Okay. So we brought a couple different things. We brought one of our containers. We brought a wooden bowl, a wooden dough bowl as well. So we're going to do 2 things. Okay. So we're get started. We've actually put a little bit of foam in the bottom of this to build this up. Okay. And then we're going to take that one. We'll set that one right there. We're going to put a fresh ivy in the middle.
Pretty.
There we go.
Love it.
And we're going to do another calancho over here.
All right, before you tuck that in there, I want to show folks at home what this looks like. Okay, Chris is not taking them out of the containers. They're left right in their little potting plants. He's got this plastic catch-all, you know, so that it doesn't drip all over. A liner. Thank you.
Exactly. Because a lot of times people think if they just water just here in the middle, it's going to go everywhere. We try to do that as when you do it this way, you can replace those plants a lot easier.
Oh, okay.
They, you know, sometimes they don't hold up. Now the calancho actually lasts a long time as long as you call it what I call deadheading it. Meaning as the blooms bloom out, you want to pick those off and it's going to make them produce more blooms.
It does, okay.
Yep.
Great.
So let's go back and accessorize it a little bit. We're going to take 2 of these. Not going to take the tag off because I got to resell them, but anyway.
All right.
So I'm going to have you take this one and I'm going to have you slide it. I'm going to have you do it on that side.
Okay.
And I'm going to do it on this side.
Okay.
We're going to slide this right on the side. We're not going to stick it into anything. I'm not a big person about trying to cut things apart because I always want to repurpose later.
Ah, okay.
And what
Smart.
you want to do too is give it a little bit of a bend.
We got to zhuzh it up. I know. You've taught me well.
A little bit of dimension
okay.
there. And then if this were going down a long table, all you could do is go back and just add another one there, right? Here, let's scoot it over a little bit. To there. And you can always go back and even add some artificial leaves around the perimeter. And I'm going to bend it in like that. I'm going to take one like into
Okay,
here.
so you're busting a myth for me. I did not know that you could combine faux with real.
Absolutely.
I mean, honestly, I didn't know. So,
Absolutely.
and this looks, you know, incredible.
I'm taking one of those there. And now when we get finished with that, then we'll go back and lay a couple of our gourds. So what I want to do is I want to put like a really big one, and then we could be like a big pumpkin. We actually today have a large squash here.
Aww.
There. And what I want to do is make sure that I kind of have it go lay across
fantastic.
that there. And then we'll go back and add a few fresh gourds in through this. So that makes that artificial one look pretty real, basically. Now, if you really wanted to zhuzh it up and have it be a little bit more refined, we would do some of our plush pumpkins. So this one actually just adds a little bit of texture because it's all cloth. Now, if I were to put that in the middle of that, I did this yesterday. I actually put it in a little liner. I took one of those big liners and cut a saucer out of it and then I laid it on top of that because this will absorb water if it's not.
Oh yeah, you want to protect it.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's
it's
that.
fabric.
So there's those.
Okay, cool. All right, so folks at home, check this out. I mean, again, you know, Chris has taken a really, really deep vessel, put some styrofoam in the bottom. Of course, you know, put some real plants in there, then added the faux to really kind of give it some depth and volume. I love the fact that you planted the gourd right there in the middle. That is such a fun feature. And then if you really want to be extra, which we do here in Arkansas Style, always adding a little velvet pumpkin to the base there. So pretty.
So let's slide this one down. For someone who wants a little bit smaller version, we're going to do this one. So this is the one I'm going to, it takes a village. Because this vessel is really not deep enough, and I don't want to take those out of the pot, because that's going to make them not
hold
do
this,
well.
Hold this up one more time so we
this
can
little
see
window.
what's happening here. All right, see folks at home, check this out. All right.
I also want to mention too, next week is partners card. You know, for you remember that?
No.
The University of Med Center actually does a fundraiser. Well, you can go in and buy a partners card for $50, I believe, and there's various stores all over the city that give you like 20% off your whole purchase, or 20% off. So there's tons of stuff. So go to the Med Center, University of Arkansas Med Center, and see what it's called partners card.
Okay.
And it goes on for.
It's like buying a coupon,
yeah,
but
and
you
it
can
goes
use
all
it.
over the city,
Okay.
and we participate this year.
Okay.
So you come in, you can get this container 20% off.
That's a big savings.
Big savings.
Really is.
Big savings.
Okay. Wow.
So
very
we're gonna
generous.
do that. So there's that. So this, you're gonna have to hold your mouth just right.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Timber.
We're gonna manipulate the situation. We're gonna take that. See that garland there? Right there.
This?
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna take that apart here. I should have pre-planned this a little bit faster, but anyway.
You're good.
It's
You're
a
good.
garland. So we take this garland and just
Look
gonna wrap.
at that.
We're gonna wrap this around this to hold this in place. To there.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, this is a fun little treat. Okay.
There.
That. Wow. Okay, that really makes a nice statement.
And this is gonna hold it in place.
Okay, gotcha.
Kinda. Yeah.
Behave. Behave. Christopher
Kinda.
needs for you to stand
Kinda.
up.
Hey. You know, the best response we always get is when things go off go off kilter. So today it's going to be able to get a lot of response, I bet. So anyway, we're going to do that. Then you could go back and take some of this green Spanish moss, and that's just going to cover up that pot there, more or less.
Okay.
And that, if we had more time, you'd probably want to manipulate this a little bit better than what it is, but I'm just trying to give you the gist, the idea.
Yeah.
Once again, we would go back and add that on the ends. You could do these larger branches that even flow out all the way to the end of the table. You know, have your most of our tables are really long, right? So there's that. This is a moss there.
I love adding moss to everything, can I tell you?
And we'll add that one to there. And then you can take that runner, that extra, you get an extra one of those and have it run off the table too as well.
Oh, neat.
So we got fall. Fall has fallen everywhere, basically.
Well, I love the color combinations. Again, I'm not mad at mixing the faux and the real. You taught me something new, and I think it really looks delightful.
And once again, we coordinated with what you have on, so we are just right on point, always.
Speaking of what I have on in fashion, do you know who I'm interviewing this week?
Who?
Candace Bushnell. Do you know who she is? The Sex and the City founder.
Oh my gosh.
How about that?
Well,
Can you imagine the secrets she has to tell? You know, she started writing a column in New York about her dating escapades.
Well, you done hit high cotton, hadn't you? There you go.
Gosh, I've never heard that phrase. I've done hit high cotton.
You done hit high cotton, that's right.
Throw that at her and see what she has to say about
I bet
that.
she's never heard that one either. So there's that. We're going to keep adding that down, and then last but not least, we'll go back, and we actually have this one fresh, but I brought the silk because it didn't make a mess.
Okay.
You can add just a little bit of that on top, just a little bit more dimension going that way.
Boy, you have really made an impact with that really shallow, kind of narrow vessel.
It's just a lot of layers.
Yeah.
Layers and layers and layers.
Cute. All right, so with all these little pumpkins and gourds and things, we can pick up all of this at Norwood Day?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, good to know. One-stop shopping, that's what I like to call it. You know what I mean?
There we
like
go.
when we do
when
we do these designer inspirations, we want folks at home to know that they can literally come to Norwood Day
and
pick up absolutely everything and recreate this on your own.
We sell everything but chicken and unleaded gasoline there. So.
Well, there's always room for more.
Hey, there you go.
These are so enchanting.
Look how pretty they are.
And this is another thing about the shop that you've curated is that you have some incredible gift-giving options.
Absolutely.
I mean, folks at home, look at how luscious this is.
We have those in tons of colors. We have them in pink, shades of pink. We have them in blue, and all shades of like gray and white and silver. You can actually mix them in all different tones. And there's all different color palettes as well.
Well, darn it, if I only had a dress that looked like this.
You probably will next week.
So funny. All right, well, Christopher, thank you so much for teaching us this fun and festive fall decor. Enjoyed seeing you.
All right, we'll see you next week.
All right. To get more tips and inspiration for fall decor, head over to norwooddayfloral.com or browse around their shop located off Cantrell Road. Now, coming up next, we're headed downtown to check out what's cooking and to find out what's the deal behind this Texas-style barbecue spot serving up real, slow-smoked flavor with a home-style touch. Stay with us. You're watching Arkansas Style.